Do you like sausage and mash? Good, because that's what we're cooking. Sausage, mash, with onion gravy. The ingredients you're gonna need are sausages, peas, onion, stock cube, flour, a sweet potato, some brown sauce, splash of vinegar. The equipment you're gonna need is a roasting tray, tongs, colander, a bowl, saucepan, frying pan, spoon, a wooden spoon, peeler, knife, masher. So I know that sounds like a lot of kit. The tongs, you don't really need them. You can use your fingers. You don't really need that. You can use that all on its own if you like. So really, it's normal kitchen kit that you can swap out with anything else. You just probably need these two. First thing I'm gonna do, just loz in a tiny little bit of veg oil into my roasting tray. And then get your sausages. Just give them a little roll around in the veg oil. That's it. Throw them in an oven for around about 20 to 25 minutes. Fill your pan up and bring it up to the boil. Next, we're gonna make sweet potato mash. So just give that a peel. And then cut it into chunks. So I know Marcus likes to get brownie points by cooking tea for his girlfriend. One of the things that they like is mashed potato. So this is a nice little riff on that. You never know, he might get extra points for trying something new and different and super tasty. We're gonna leave that to simmer for 10 minutes, okay? And whilst they're cooking, we're gonna make the onion gravy. It's quite nice to make your own onion gravy. It gives you a lovely sense of achievement and also means that you're in control of the ingredients that go into it. Put your frying pan onto the heat, another splash of veg oil, but not too much. And we're gonna sweat this down and get a little bit of like caramelized color on it that will come from the natural sugars and the sweetness from those onions. And you can now see that they're caramelized and sweated down quite nicely. They've got little burnt bits on it, loads of that lovely oniony flavor. And the stock cube can just crumble into the onions. And then also though, you want the gravy to thicken. So I'm gonna add to the pan about half a tablespoon of flour. Just kind of stir it around. Just make sure that the onions get coated in the flour. I'm gonna add 1 mug of water. Straight away, look, you can see it beginning to thicken. We're just gonna cook it out for, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes, gently simmering it away. Okay, so at this point, you can feel free to press pause, catch up. You've got your sweet potatoes bobbling along. You've got your sausages in the oven. I hope you're paying attention, Marcus. How lush does that look? It's got this lovely kind of shiny texture to it, but we want to give it a little bit of a lift. So for that, brown sauce. Also, a little splash of vinegar. So now what you've got is a little bit of sweetness and acidity. All of a sudden, you've got a really exciting and super tasty gravy. You can turn the gravy off, that's ready to go. And the sweet potatoes are cooked. Drain them, we're gonna put the sweet potatoes back to the heat, okay? And mash. It mashes up really easy so that you can make it quite creamy. It looks like it's had milk and butter and everything added to it. And that's what makes this such a great vegetable to be using for mash. Sweet potatoes done. Turn the heat off, get the sausages out. Last thing to go with it, half a mug of peas. In the microwave, don't even put a splash of water in it. Full power, 2.5 minutes. There you have it, look. Pretty easy to do, absolutely delicious. Looks gorgeous, all them colours. Flavour-wise, it's an absolute banger. Like bangers and mash. You can share your full-time meal on the hashtag #fulltimemeals and follow our page on Instagram.